out.
Pencils there, so people might be hunting pretty soon. What does it say? Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 1/2 hour before sunrise to 1 p.m. Hunt days. Hunters must comply with all federal, state. So they come here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 1/2 hour before sunrise to 1 p.m. Well, what is today? Saturday. They might be out here hunting today, John. Did you hear some gunshots just now?
No, that was a sign over there that was blowing around.
Huh. Well, I'm not here hunting. Just here walking our dogs. Come on. So we're on the garden trail, which is also could hook up to the butterfly trail, right?
No, this is Butterfly Garden.
Oh, butterfly garden this is called. It's a little bit chilly today. It's a little bit breezy. A little bit breezy today. Oh, that's a pinyon pine, John. Right there, pinyon pine. This is Bitter. Oh, this is Bitter Lakes National Refuge, something like that. Wildlife Refuge. And yeah, it's a refuge, and they allow hunting. Okay, but yeah, this place is closed up. I mean, it's not closed up. You can still come down here. This is during the government shutdown, and so the visitor center is closed. I guess there's no employees at all over here. Apache Plume. Okay. Apache Plume, whatever that is. You got a lot of signs over here. If you go down this way, you go back to the, don't you? You go back to the visitor center. There's create a butterfly garden. And they have a little bit of a pond here, it looks like. I mean, this is what? No, is this November 1st already? This is November 1st, so. I got a nice little bench to sit on. Has something on there. What does it say? In memory of Ula May, what?
Finnis. Or no, Innis.
Innis. This is a nice solid bench, it looks like. Oh wait, oh, this branch is off. Okay, is this where it's, John, is this where it's on? It's on? Okay. We want to try, we've been here before, right, this part anyway, but there's a bike trail up ahead that we've never gone to, and John says, my son says there's he says there's a lake back here somewhere. Of course, there's little dry lakes, shallow lakes all over the place, but there's actual a lake that's called Bitter Lake. All right, here's something else. Mystery of migration. Oh, that's the monarchs? Is this they're talking about? Yeah, and it's all this whole area down the tip of Texas. Is it all of Texas? It looks like, and then all of New Mexico, probably looks like, and then all of Arizona. Well, you know, this is New Mexico. We got a lot of evergreens, but they do have some regular trees. These are all turning orange and falling off, these leaves. Up on top, they're starting to turn because I guess it got cold enough. We've had some temperatures down around 30, 31 degrees in Artesia the other day. I would assume the same way here.
I guess they have some parking for people that go on the bike trail.
Well, that's what I was wondering about. Okay, the miracle of nature. Is that they're talking about the monarchs again?
Butterfly.
Moth or butterfly. You know, I had when I was a kid, I had a one of those cocoons that I got off a tree and put it in a jar, and it turned into a real pretty moth. A big moth too.
This here,
When?
you can see right here. They have
Wonder what they use that for. Round thing.
Here's the.
Oh, they do have. Yeah, they have regular parking over here.
Visitor bike trail parking.
Well,
Right back here.
probably we're better off just parked right where we're at because a lot of people come and go there. Now, what is that? What did that sign say? Let me see.
It says parking.
Oh, it just says parking. Visitor bike trail parking. Okay. They got a real pretty mural, I guess you'd call it, over there. What does that building go for, I wonder? It's not part of the visitor center.
Administration and
Oh.
residence area.
Oh, okay. So some of the park people live or stay here. They put a nice mural.
Ducks on it.
Has ducks on it, you said?
Cranes, ducks, and turtles,
Oh, I see.
birds and fish, an owl,
Huh.
rabbit, snakes.
Kind of cool. I wonder what that's for. Whoa! And there goes a whole bunch of quail. Covey of quail. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's really neat looking.
Huh? I wonder how they made it like that. Because it's not just a painting. It's like it's a relief. What do we call it? Bitter Lake Bike Trail. My son's been asking about this one for a while now, wanting us to go down it. We don't have any bikes. I got a motorcycle, but I don't think they'd allow that down here. It's like a big old trail here too.
Oh, that's a nice view.
It's for bicycles, so we'll probably make it nice. Look at that, ain't that weird? Oh, those are stations, huh? They're weather stations. Both of them are. November 1st, real nice day. It's a little bit cool. Wearing my Pendleton for the first time this year. Have you ever seen anybody down this way? Oh, you did? Okay. I don't think people know about this very well. What the heck is that? A big old birdhouse? I don't know. It's a big one, big box. About to fall down, looks like. Yeah, it's a bird. Just want to nest in there, I guess.
Oh, monarch butterfly.
Did you really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there's different trailers over here. I guess volunteers or whatever.
I guess this was the old road.
Yeah, this probably was a regular road. I would assume it's the.
The old road.
I would assume it's the personnel that work here. They've been driving down here recently.
This was the old road back before they created all these other.
Is that another residence down there? Didn't you say this is a pretty long stretch here?
More than a mile.
I would let Lucky off the leash, but I'm afraid she's gonna go running all over in this tall grass and weeds here. Oh, oh, I didn't bring one. I didn't bring it either. Where's yours?
I got it, but
What?
where are we gonna throw it away?
Well, I'm not gonna just leave poop on the road right here. It said you're supposed to pick it up. I'll have to carry it, I guess. There's no trash cans, I know. I haven't seen any. It's like they took them all away.
Yep.
Said nobody here to do it, so. Where's the opening on this darn thing? Oh God! I'll seal it up. Maybe I won't smell it too bad. Oh, what does that say? Closed. Okay. So we don't want Lucky to be chancing around, running out there. Yeah, this looks like somebody drove down here just recently. I don't know how they leave the white marks like that though. I guess the pressure of the tire. I could swear there was at least one trash can or two by the visitor center. It wasn't anything. They probably figure they don't know when they're coming back. You got some down there. I don't know if they're residences or just a warehouse and the equipment or what. That's nice. There's a mountain over there. That's the Capitans. That's the Capitans. I don't know if the camera picks it up though. And over to the left is Ruidoso, I believe. That mountain range. It doesn't look as high, but it is. It's higher than the Capitans. It's just farther away. Yeah, I'd say this was a regular sized pickup or something that went along this road recently. Watch one of the rangers come by and said, "What's in that bag?" I said, "Here, can you take it?" You can have it. My dog's dog poop. Can't find a trash can. It's peaceful out here. It's a ways away from Roswell. I like Roswell. I liked it more before. I met one person there that I don't like, but otherwise I like Roswell a lot. You got something right there. Oh, nothing. It's a bottle on this piece of rebar, it looks like. So you said this is only 1.5 miles?
I don't know.
Well, where'd those tire tracks go all of a sudden? You don't even show up here now. hard. I guess they're still there. That's somebody's residence down there, it looks like. Come on, poopy dude. Making me carry your poop bag for 2 or 3 miles there. Dog's doing okay? How's Annie doing? Annie okay? It's not limping, nothing? Alright. Yeah, right now till 1 o'clock there could be hunters out here. Hope not. Still don't make sense to have a reserve to protect birds and then they open it up for hunting. It's not protecting them very well. Open season. So you said down here on this trail somewhere is a lake called Bitter Lake. The only one that's actually called Bitter Lake. The other ones are just ponds of some sort. Well, it's nice to go somewhere that we haven't been. We haven't been here, not in this part. I wonder how long it's going to be. Only got 1 battery. I don't think this is just going to be 1 mile. If it's a bike trail, it's probably going to be several miles. Maybe 15 miles, huh? Litter out here. Somebody left a gallon jug. There's a depression right there. I don't see no water in it though. I have been noticing in my videos I make old man noises while I'm walking. I try not to do that. It's one thing breathing hard. Done that when I was young. Like my mom, trying to deny that I'm my age. My aunt was the same way. She even somehow was able to get her driver's license to be rolled back for 10 years. That was a long time ago. Probably less strict. She probably smiled at him and said, "Can you do this?" They did it. My dad would always say, "She's older than me." She used to say my Aunt Vi, her name was. We say she looked just like Jacqueline Kennedy. Because that was back in the 60s. Maybe I better slow down. I just don't know how far this is. And he was sniffing at something? Well, she needs to go to the bathroom. She'd just stop in the road. Yeah, this is a low spot, but what do you mean you remember it? Oh yeah, you see it from the road where we drive in. What?
This road was the old road for when you actually went into Bitter Lake.
Oh.
This is how you, the entrance.
Oh, this used to be the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember this area right here. I would see this every time I would go into Bitter Lake.
Yeah. When they close this off.
Yeah, whenever they built that new area, they closed this off.
Oh, okay. This might have been where me and Esther a long time ago came down, because it was much different back then.
Yep.
Back in, I think it was the late 70s, early 80s. It's still a nice road. It doesn't have any potholes that I see. Made out of this pea gravel, pretty tightly packed. Well, I noticed there's like, which I think is a little unusual, like 17 people that watched that hiking video we did in Brandy Lake yesterday. I don't expect hardly anybody to watch it. But there's in California, my sister Julie, and her channel, although I don't think she has any videos, but she's commented a few times on my videos. Hers is Julie Carson something, or just Julie Carson, I'm not sure what. And Mike looks at my videos once in a while and does a comment sometimes. Maybe that's the lake you're talking about. It's just another one of these pretty much dry lakes.
I think that's the Bitter Lake.
Not much to it, is it? Pretty well dried out.
Yeah, it is pretty dry.
Well, that's how most of the lakes are. I just wonder when all those migratory birds come in. They're still not over there. We see some here and there, but not many. We've heard that they have, when they do come in, there's like thousands and thousands and thousands of them. I've never been here to see that. Well, this is interesting. It takes a little turn. I don't know if it goes down to that lake there. Probably would just backtrack. I don't think it's going to be a loop. There wasn't anything about it being a loop, was there? Oh. All right. Be all right. We'll be walking uphill on the way back. We'll just take it easy. Well, when there's a lot of water in it, it's probably an impressive looking lake, right? Well, if this is the road that used to come in, probably if you just kept following it, you'd come out on a main road out there that would bring you back into the Roswell. We're not going to go that far. Is that a little bit of water right there close? Yeah. Well, the whole thing is Bitter Lakes, really. These are salt. Occasionally they probably dry up completely. Is that a big old cottonwood? Maybe just oak. It's really tall. I'd say that's about 40, 50 feet. It's not doing too well though. On the way back, I'll probably end up maybe taking this jacket off. It looks like a gate over there. That might be the end of the trail. Something over here, it looks like a little swamp. Something. A little hole in the ground. This is where a man can just take a leak wherever he wants to and don't have to worry about nobody watching. I'm hearing a helicopter. You hear it? It's got some pretty big blades. Might be military. That's why they call it a chopper. Is he coming our way? Sounds like it's getting, oh there it is. He's going that way. Going slowly. Huh. Yep, I bet you this is the end of the line here, John. It's a decent walk for the dogs, that's for sure. And us. Well, maybe that's the end of the line. What is it? Let me see what that stuff says up there. This would be nice. Probably take an electric bike here and they wouldn't have a problem. Wish I'd have bought 2 electric bikes instead of that 1 motorcycle. Looks like they had a road along the fence line one time. Okay, they got signs here facing the other direction. What if it's saying Bitter Lakes Refuge, keep out or whatever? I can't really see it. Hoping there's no rattlesnakes. Let me see if I can see what that sign says. Oh. What's that saying there? National Wildlife Refuge. Is that a bird or is that a gun? I think it's a bird underneath it. Well, let's see what this one says. Probably the same thing. Yeah, National Wildlife Refuge showing a bird. Unauthorized entry prohibited. Well, we're already here. Surely they're not talking about us. Who knows how far that goes, John? I wonder if that's one of their training out of the airport. Is that a military base or they just use the civilian base? They fly their military stuff out of there all the time. Bicycles have no problem on this route. So we don't even see the place anymore. I don't think this camera's going to last walking back either. I'll just keep it on till the battery dies. Might do a Parks on the Air later. I could plug it into the cigarette lighter then. I like to tape them all my Parks on the Air activations. Nobody ever watches them. Well, not many. A few here and there. For posterity. Told John when I croak, just take all those private videos. I put all the. I had 2 months worth of, 2.5 months worth of net controller for the club I used to be in anyway, and I was taping almost every one. I think I skipped one or two. Put them on YouTube. I thought, well, maybe a few of those guys might want to hear their voice, what it sounds like on over the radio from Artesia, from Roswell. The only one I think that would be interested would be Roy. He gets on he has his own YouTube channel. Can't remember the name of it. Roy Fraser. And he lives in Dexter, I think he said. Lives out in the middle of nowhere, he says. Takes quadcopter videos. Hopefully that's still alive. I looks like a house over there. Pretty big one. And they don't want anybody wandering over there by those lakes. So, well, the only path you got is right here. That's it. It would probably be dangerous anyway. Not really. It's like you can't avoid a little bit of water. But the parks are always concerned about liability. That's why they cordon off everything nowadays. That's a big old, I think that's a house, isn't it? Has a lot of windows. Doesn't look like it's completed. Oh, you know what? I might have seen that on the way here. I don't believe it's even completed. Siding looks like they still need. Huh, it's huge. Ooh, man. This is going to be more than a mile. I think we've walked over a mile by now. Yeah. Somebody's shooting over there. Maybe they're shooting at us. They're trying to do snipering. Here goes the quail. It's only one. There's probably a little water down there. Wonder how far off he was. Seemed like it's pretty far off that way, right? Yeah. Should have looked at the aerial map. You would have seen this road where it went. Shooting a lot right over there. They may not be hunting, they may just target practice. Taking their AK-47s, AK-74s, MP5s, ARs and all that assault weapon out there, shooting it up, waiting so they could have their glorious Civil War they want. It may not be a great life, but at least we have the freedom to walk our dogs. Don't need no Civil War. Oh, she got into something, my sticker. Maybe it's come out. Shooting again. Oh, your thing says that? Oh, you got. Does it just go there and back then?
Yeah.
All right. What does it do? End at one of the roads? Well, then we should be getting to the end of it pretty soon. That don't show where we're at, does it?
Yeah.
It's got GPS, right? What's it saying? Turn west on some kind of county road? If I thought I could keep Lucky right on this road, I'd take this leash off. First thing she would do is head over into the weeds. That wasn't no 22s. I don't know what that's. They're firing 30-06 maybe. Or they have an assault rifle. Everybody seemed to have those. I won one time. I said, give it to the next guy that bought that $40 ticket, $40 raffle. He was the brother of the person that we're doing it as a memorial or whatever. Raffling away an assault rifle, and he was because his brother was killed. I don't know if it was an assault rifle or what, but I said, give it to his brother. It's another time I gave away money, but I felt good about that too. Sometimes it's better not to be greedy. Of course, some people would think I was a fool. Just giving away money, but you know, you go to Las Vegas or something, you're giving away your money to them. You do the lottery tickets, you're giving away your money. We used to go to Las Vegas or Laughlin, Nevada, and we'd set a limit. Back then, that was the mid-70s. Me and my wife Esther, we'd set a limit. I'd usually set a limit of about $1,400, probably less back then, $1,000. And we spent that much on usually it was the slot machines. That was it. And it would last us. We'd stay there a few nights. Laughlin, we found before we moved to New Mexico in the mid-80s. Laughlin was the place to go, I think. It was less crowded and a lot more fun. They had this river, they would have these river shuttles. They'd shuttle you from one casino to the next, or across to the river into Arizona, where they had all the hotels. And I think it's called Bulldog City. Favorite brother-in-law, Marty, he lived in Bulldog City. It was a shock when he passed away. He was my age. He passed away about, I'm trying to remember, let's see, 2008 maybe, somewhere around there. It's a long time ago, so it's hard to think it's a long time ago, but it is. For anybody that's born in the year 2000 anyway, it'd be a long time ago. Now I wonder how many hills away from us they're at. Seems like the farther we get here, the louder the gunshots are. Yeah, that's what I figured they're doing. It's not hunting.
Actually, over by
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know, it might be out that way. The nuclear silos are over there towards Dexter in this area. That's a pretty mountain. Wish I had a different camera, different lens. I'd show that mountain. I don't think this GoPro's hard of showing it. You could drive the backside of it and end up going through a pass, and you'd be in Capitan, New Mexico. That is a really neat little town. Then you go down the road some, and then you're in Lincoln, town of Lincoln, where Billy the Kid escaped. And that's a neat area. And then farther down, there's a place called Nogale. Both sides of the highway there. It's all a cool area. I'd like to go down there sometime. Told John when he gets a girlfriend, I get a girlfriend. I'm widowed, so get a girlfriend and take our girlfriends down there. Because I sure like to enjoy that ride and enjoy that area. That'd be a cool place to even get a hotel. Stay in Capitan, spend the night, and explore all the areas thoroughly. So how far do you think it is now?
Should be right up here.
So right up here, you said? Not very far? Looks like we're almost in town. Or those neighborhoods. Remember you said we ought to go down this road? You know, roads that went back this way. I'm about to take this jacket off. It's getting a little warm. The breeze stopped too. Hardly a breeze now. Well, 0.3, that shouldn't, you wouldn't think that'd be very long.
And says that at our walking speed, it'll take 7 minutes.
7 minutes, okay. Well, that thing figures it out pretty good, don't it? Modern technology. What can you say? They didn't have cell phones when I used to walk these trails a lot. Not this one, but I used to just go out in the middle of the desert all the time. Walk for miles. I always have a dog with me too. Usually only one dog at a time. Now we got 3. Looks like something over there. What if it curves?
Yeah, it curves
And then it probably hits right there, huh? Well, we'll go to that end part. Come back. By the time I come back, those trees by that little bitter lake would be a good spot to take a whiz there. What are you doing? You're just sniffing at something. Gotta go potty. Go potty. Don't just sniff at coyotes pee. End of the road. Kind of curious though. It's like they got two entrances. They got a dirt road back that way. Surely that's not some wide looping right there. That somehow goes around these lakes and then goes back to the visitor center.
I think that area is closed.
Yeah, most likely. Oh, she was peeing? Oh, sorry there, puppy. Sure it's even closed off? I think it is. But there's a few people actually live out here. They must have it to where they could get in. Maybe they just have a key to the lock. What did I say? Yeah, area closed.
Service road, authorized vehicle.
Yeah, service road. I would assume the other side that says something. No entry. Old rusted chain. Old rusted padlock, but I would assume they still use it. Because some people must come through here for... Because there's a house back here. A couple houses.
It says stop road closed.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's the end of the road. Well, we get to see part of the way back, probably. I don't think we'll see the whole way. I didn't see when we started what time it was, though. Found a what?
Found a shell casing.
Oh, yeah?
It's, what, you think it's maybe 9mm?
Where? Oh, I don't have my glasses. I have sunglasses, but not my glasses, so there's no way for me to read it. It looks like a 9mm. 9. You want to toss it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got several structures over there. Unless they have a different way to get in. This would probably be the way.
4-mile walk altogether.
Okay, well, that's going to be like it was, what, yesterday, wasn't it?
A couple of days ago.
Or a couple days. What did we do yesterday? I thought we went to Bradley Lake yesterday.
Not yesterday.
Well, what did we do?
We went over
Nothing?
to the day that the refinery exploded.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we didn't do anything that day.
Yeah.
We went and walked the dogs later in the afternoon. That was it. Well, shoot, I don't want to carry this poop in the car. I might stink it up. It's sealed up pretty good. Sure, over there, we'll follow the road over there, you know, where that other vault toilet is. Surely they have a trash can inside that vault.
The vault toilet is
Toilet.
probably closed up.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they probably don't want to clean those. I mean, vault toilets, you think, oh, there's nothing clean. Oh man, I've seen some nasty vault toilets. The whole thing you sit on, the toilet seat is just smeared with crap. Oh, that's, I don't know, humans are disgusting sometimes. I'm gonna go slower for Annie. I was just curious to see how far we had to go. We know now. We come back here some other time. This would be a good place if we buy some electric bikes someday, or just regular bikes. In town, there's a whole family with different size scooters. They're electric scooters. In fact, they look pretty powerful too. You see that whole family going sometimes where we walk. We see them down the middle of the draw there, Eagle Draw in Artesia. It's one of the places we walk. We've seen them in, I think they were heading to JC Park. I don't remember seeing them in JC Park. I think that's where they were heading. Well, there's the visitor center right there, right? That brown building, or is it? Oh wait, no, the visitor center is probably over there, a little bit over the hill. That's where you park to come in this trail right here. There's a vehicle over there. See him? Is that part of the trip? I mean, going in the visitor center maybe, or they're coming out. Damn, I wish I had some binoculars. The small ones, bring it along. It's a white, I think a pickup truck. One thing I like about Bitter Lakes though is there's no fees. You come here year round. They don't charge you anything. Maybe he's a hunter or something. Let's see what time it is. 12:41. If he is a hunter, he's only got 19 minutes left to hunt. Looks like he's right behind the administration buildings. Maybe he's a game warden or something. If he comes down here, I'm gonna turn off my camera. Yeah, well, it's down here, and I don't know if he's coming down this road or not. He's behind those buildings when we first come into the trail. Well, they do have residences and stuff. Matter of fact, that's where he's going, looks like. They have fifth wheelers and other stuff back there. Little trailers.
That's why the truck named it.
Yeah. Well, I don't see why they come down here. There's still a, well, that's still that building. It's so expensive to do target practice anymore. I used to buy a brick of 522 long rifle, and I think that was like 20 bucks maybe. I thought that was a lot of money because I was just a kid. Nowadays, I hear it's like 50 or more. I don't know, I haven't priced any ammo in ages. I used to get reloads for 38s in a place in Roswell. I don't think that place exists anymore. And they did it nice, real nice. Favorite was the 357 rounds. Oh man, they make a beautiful sound. Oh, I can't hear very well. Yeah, he drove right there, and then there's a car over there. Over there, I don't know if it's a unit or just a personal car. Going this way, I feels cooler. That's why I didn't put my jacket. I take my jacket off. Have it open and that cooler breeze comes right in. Well, there's the Bitter Lake. Well, there's all kinds of them, but that's one of them. That's where you see that white stuff and a little bit of water. Salt and a little bit of water. Farther over towards those cliffs, Pecos River, and then farther yet over that set of hills, I believe there's another set of hills. You go to the bottomless lakes. Well, at least there's not hardly any litter that I've seen. I've only seen that one jug and some kind of cardboard. They must come and pick this up once in a while. Or nobody comes back here anymore. to litter it. Yeah, we still got to go way over there. A clump of trees is. This kind of winds around. You know, I need to buy a $150 pair of shoes like yours. I bet you yours won't split. These probably split. Well, they split in the same spot in both shoes. Just noticed it this morning. Probably split when we were in water. I'm gonna get some shoe glue and see if that will fix it. These are expensive shoes themselves. They were $50-something. But my son's got $150 ones. Certainly they're better. But they all come from China. So, get what you buy, no matter what price you pay. Oh, is that one house? That's that one house. The one that was we were seeing from the back. So this is another 4-mile hike. Good for us. You know, I've been eating more lately. More of those damn snacks too. I thought, well, I'm going to be about 210 pounds again. I was 203 pounds the other day after, I guess the next morning after we made that walk. 203 pounds. I thought, well, that's not too bad. Wait a minute. Was that the one I was 200.8? I think that was the, I was surprised I was 200.8. I was almost, I want to get down below 200. In 2014 I was 175 pounds. And that's because my wife was in the hospital for 6 weeks. I'd only eat when I thought about it, which wasn't that much. I was working on the house so much. The only time I ate good is when I went to Flexi with the officers. They have good food at Flexi. It is so inexpensive. I don't know if it's still that way. We'd go there and either I'd get a call or they would get a call. So many times we couldn't eat all our food or had to grab it and go. The last video I did over there at Bradley Lake, a friend, I think you can call him a friend, seems like a good guy, he called me while we're on the last quarter of our leg of our hike on the trails over there, and kept walking while I was talking to him. I noticed that on the video, but as soon as the phone rang, I used YouTube to block out the phone call. She didn't want anybody to know what we're talking about anything, so that's why I have music on the last little bit of section I had in the last video. What's that call about? What was that call about, John?
Somebody was digging and they hit a gas line.
Oh. Oh. I wonder if their volunteers also live out here. Is that your radio making that beeping sound?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the third page, the Midway, I guess, volunteer fire department.
Uh-huh.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Well, that happens all the time. They don't quite read where the right exactly where they don't locate the line. Well, you always wanted to go down this path. So what do you think of it? Just the road. Yeah. Probably Lucky should have some. I was going to get up here. I got to take a leak. Not that anybody's out here to see me, but still like to have a George Bush to take a leak on. Wow, look at that, John. Ain't that weird? Oh, you're not here yet. That is so weird. Almost looks like fog on the ground, brown fog. It's got to be some kind of plant. That is so strange. I'm ready to go look at it before it dissipates. Huh. That is so cool. Don't be running in there. I don't know what that stuff is. It's cool. Hope the camera's pointing at it. It's got to be some kind of plant. It's so fine. From on the road, it looks like it's fog, or brown fog. You see this, John? These plants are so, hey, don't get in there. These plants are so fine, it almost looks like brown fog.
Yeah, I know. I saw them when we were coming in.
Oh, come on, Lucky.
Like a fire or something over here.
She's off the leash. I hope she doesn't try to run all over them. She's got the leash with us. We gotta keep her on the road. I'll let her drag her leash for a little while. That was so cool looking though. Looked like a low brown fog. Only till you get up close you can see what it is. Lucky, get over here. What are you doing? Lucky. Lucky. Already getting bad. Give you an inch and take him out. Alright, well, I'm about to finish the film one here at the Bitters Lakes. It's a trail. Okay, it's going to be the end of film one. Okay, this is the beginning of the second part, and we're walking back to the visitor center in Bitter Lakes National Refuge here in New Mexico. This is the bike trail. You can tell hardly anybody ever gets on it. Hey, you stay on the road. Look, he's saying, I want to run. But she is running. You just can't run off the road. Scratch your back. We're going a little uphill here, John. Yeah, distances are deceiving. We saw that. I thought that was part of this complex over here at the park, or at the Bitter Lakes. No, they're still way over there, I think. That's just the residence out here on the road that comes in. It's a brand new house out there. Maybe it belongs to the con man. He made enough money on stuff. He it's unfinished though. The siding needs to be still done. But it's a monster house. If we had known this was back here, we would have been back here many times before. What was it, 30 years or more? Could have come back here.
Well, 30. Back then it was
different.
Just the entrance. It wasn't a bike path.
Okay. He just keeps on pacing back and forth, back and forth. Trying to see what she's... Lucky! Good girl. What I'm afraid is if she spots a rabbit, she's just gonna go hog wild. Like she did a couple days ago. Lucky. Good girl. She runs like she did after that rabbit the other day. She's got that leash on. Something's gonna, one of these bushes she'll get wrapped around. She'll be stuffed in her tracks. We're just at that low spot right now, that's all. Man, we walked a long way.